What did you design, your Lord Octopussy? And I'm here with my pig changes. There's nothing really too wrong with the pig other than she feels a little bit underwhelming. But I think her design is actually pretty decent, just needs a little bit of help. So first thing we're going to do is decrease the pig's base tear radius to 24 meters. It used to be 24 meters when she first released, and then they upped it to 32 for some reason, so we're putting it back down to 24. While the pig is charging her ambush dash attack, she can move at 1.6 meters per second. This doesn't really do much other than just make her feel a bit more fluid. Completing a generator while a reverse bear trap is active will reduce its timer by 10%. I know they just added this into the PTB as of recording this, but increasing the amount of bear trap boxes to 5 is a really good idea, so I already had that written down. The reverse bear traps now have what is called a fixed RNG, which means each bear trap has a set amount of boxes needed to remove it. So one will take 1 box open, another will take 2, and one takes 3, and another one takes 4. But which one is placed on the survivor's head is random. And any add-ons that give you additional bear traps will always be completed in 2 searches. And add-ons that remove reverse bear traps will take the lowest value ones first. This just sort of helps the amount of slowdown that you get with pig remain consistent throughout the board. If you are out of reverse bear traps, you can gain 1 more by, I guess, restocking at a jigsaw box. You can only do this once you're out of bear traps, and you only gain 1 more, and the reverse bear traps you gain out of them will always take 2 searches to remove. So let's go on to add-ons now. The first one is the Shattered Syringe, which is exactly the same as before. Same with John's medical file, and interlocking razor, and combat straps. Onto the uncommon add-ons, workshop grease is also exactly the same as before. And finally, utility blades. Injured survivors caught in a reverse bear trap have their volume of grunts and pain increased by 50% until healed. Razor wire is exactly the same as before, and so is Last Will, and so is Face Mask. Onto the rare add-ons now. Slow release toxin is also the same as before. Rusty attachments. Injured survivors caught in a reverse bear trap suffer from a mangle and hemorrhage stats effect until healed. Rule set number 2 is exactly the same as before. The Jigsaw's annotated plan increases the amount of searches required to move the extra trap by 1, increases the default death timer duration by 10 seconds. And Bag of Gears, exactly the same as before. Tempered Timer increases the active reverse bear trap timer penalty when a generator is completed by an additional 5 seconds. Jigsaw Sketch activates the reverse bear trap as soon as the survivor is unhooked. Crate of Gears, survivors removing their reverse bear trap trigger a loud noise notification. Survivors removing their reverse bear trap have their R revealed to you for 6 seconds, disables your ability to see the R's of jigsaw boxes. Amanda's Secret, when crouched, the R's of all survivors within 60 meters are revealed to you, reduces available reverse bear traps by 2 traps. And then finally, we have the ultra rare add-ons. Amanda's Letter grants the ability to kill survivors by your hand who are in a dying state with an active reverse bear trap timer below 25%, who has progressed to hook stages. And finally, Videotape. All survivors that start the trial with reverse bear traps installed. Only 4 reverse bear traps are available in the trial. You can no longer gain reverse bear traps by searching jigsaw boxes. So it remains exactly the same as before, just with a reward. And finally, for the Mori update, we're actually giving pig 2 Moris. So the first one is if they don't have a reverse bear trap active, the pig will stab the survivor on the wrist as they try to resist. She then puts her weight on the survivor's body and stabs them up from the throat and into their mouth, which afterwards she will place a tape with a note attached to it in their mouth. And if the survivor has a reverse bear trap on their head, pig simply looks down at the survivor and the survivor will attempt to crawl away before the pig pulls out a remote detonation device which activates the reverse bear trap instantly, killing the survivor. And that is everything for the pig changes. I hope you enjoyed. Hope these make it just a bit more fun to play as. And I hope you will stick around to witness the clown update. But apart from that, a wonderful day. Bye-bye.